everyone will be familiar. It's an amazing startup innovation center, which the government only had started. And I was involved in that. So I knew that that is something which the future is. So I told the registrar, of course, I won't take complete credit for this idea. My predecessor VC had started the pilot work. I told them that we should have a J hub on the same lines as T hub, but it should not be confined only to the main JNTU college is in Kukatpalli, so it's called the Kukatpalli campus. So I told them that it should not be confined only to the Kukatpalli campus. We should ask all the JNTU affiliated colleges also to start their own cells, and it will be a hub and spoke model. The J hub will be here, and all the colleges are welcome to have their own spokes, and we will support them, etc. So we asked the registrar to write to the colleges and take willingness and interest, whether they are interested in that J hub spoke in their college. So some 40-50 colleges responded, and then as a next step we told them, we wrote to them that please nominate one faculty who will be the point of contact and with whom we will interact and all that. And then I appointed some very sharp faculty member as the J hub in charge, and she started running the show. Then once in a while I would inquire what is happening, is everything on track. And once I asked her that how is the performance of the colleges. And then she told me that, she again told me something very alarming. She told that though 40 colleges have shown interest, nothing has happened there. And the reason is that when we wrote to the principals that please nominate someone, the principals found out who is the person who is the biggest troublemaker, whose absence from the campus will help us, and that person's name was put, and they were all asked to report to JNTU Kukatpalli. So obviously they are the people, punishment posting kind of thing, or someone who is the junior most, just get rid of him. Some additional work is likely to come, just push him to take that work. So then we drafted the guidelines again, that identify a person who has this aptitude. See, innovation, entrepreneurship cannot be taught like a lecture. Like if I give a lecture on innovation, it's not that all of you are going to become innovators. A different way of explaining innovation and entrepreneurship. So these are some of the things where technology can play a very, very, very important.
One last question, yeah. Sir, you're observing, you have a macro view of what happens in this country, largely because you travel so much and you interact with a whole lot of stakeholders. I would call it the helicopter view that you see from the top. But for a country of this size, we are reaching and we are saying that we are the third largest economy in no time. But we have a far-reaching goal, we are saying 2047. What is one big, bold bet that you want to have, given your vast experience in governance? What is the one big, bold bet that you would make about the future of education in an AI-driven world? And where do you see the country progressing in terms of not only the GDP, but also per capita incomes going up, the quality of living going up, overall well-being going up of this country? What is one big, bold bet that you would take based on your extensive experience? One bet, sir.
See, so all the points that I made, all the questions that I answered, I'm sure people would have observed that I'm very optimistic about technology. I want more and more usage of technology. I want different stakeholders to use technology, but not just in a peripheral way. Make technology the basis to do whatever you want to do. But what worries me quite a lot is the phenomenon of digital divide. The fact that there are still many people, but it is not that in rural areas today you don't have access to gadgets, you don't have access to bandwidth. These are also becoming more and more accessible. But what I notice is the mindset, which is the biggest barrier. There are lots of people in the villages, etc.